What's up? What's up? What's up? Comic Book Outlaw back again with Magnus, and we're going to try something a little different, but we're going to try to learn about different characters, maybe some you know, maybe sporadic ones. This right here is a DC dictionary, and yes, it might be outdated. I think it only goes to about 2005, 2006,
Sounds about right.
but I picked it up for 50 cents at the swap meet. And it has obscure characters, it has stuff they mentioned before, and I'm going to open it up to a random chapter. Magnus is going to point, and we're going to talk about that character. So I'm going to open it up so you guys know there's no cheating, and I'm going to...
Hope we know this character. Who's this?
Who that?
Oh, the Outsiders.
Ooh.
Okay, so superhero team for the first one.
Lucky.
So, I mean, Dick Grayson, Nightwing, superhero.
I thought I'd do a little close
leader.
up on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With with a variety of superheroes.
Let's get this going, dude, because Arsenal,
Arsenal, Red Arrow, Green Arrow's protege.
Jade, who is the daughter of the original Green Lantern, Alan Scott.
Oh, we talked a little bit about her in our Green Lantern video.
Mhm.
Kyle Rayner absorbed her in a bad way. Yeah.
Now, I think Metamorpho is one of the most underrated heroes.
He's pretty powerful. He might be, even with Jade on the team, he might be one of the more powerful members.
Yeah, because he could do different elements. I love the
Yeah.
Justice League version in the cartoons.
Mhm.
Like I said, I keep mentioning this, but the original Justice League cartoons are just a shiznit.
Mhm.
I mean, like, they took the best part of the comic books and they took cartoons and they came together like butt cheeks and they made them. And they haven't been able to duplicate it since then. He has the ability to copy gases, anything elemental.
Yeah.
Anything on this earth. And that includes kryptonite.
Yeah.
Because it's
And
technically on this
I want
earth.
to say elemental, not necessarily earth, wind, water, fire.
Oh, yeah, gas, mustard gas, like any combination of different things. Sulfuric acid, water, Kool-Aid.
Mhm.
You know, you actually just sit here and just. He was good in. Have you seen the Batman Brave and the Bold?
Not with them, no.
You never seen Batman does this whole thing with the Outsiders and Metamorphos in it.
Mhm.
They gave him more like a straightish, like kind of ghetto-ish kind of, but it was great. Black Lightning, another character that was in the Outsiders,
Mhm.
was in it. A Katana was in it.
Yeah. And it's characters that often they it's not unusual for them to be on other teams or have a mentor or have a teammate, but they have issues fitting in the grander scheme
It was
of
like a
things.
Batman team too.
Yeah, and it's sort of like Young Justice, sort of like GLA, but like it was a little more harsh. Like it was slightly darker,
Yeah.
more heavy-handed.
Well, it was like a Batman. That's what I'm saying. With Batman, that's what you get, you know.
Mhm.
And I believe Grayson was on it for a while.
Yeah, and the Batman connection is really close. Alfred, it wasn't unusual for him to not necessarily be part of the team, but to help the team a little bit here and there.
Well, that's what I always found interesting about Batman. He always set up his network of people.
Mhm.
I mean, even when they did the reboot and they did Justice League of America, it was supposed to be like the counter team.
Yeah.
The Justice League. We had Martian and his name escapes me. The Arabic Green Lantern, Shabazz. You know, and Batman was still on that team too.
Yeah.
And it made sense that Batman would have like these street level, because a lot of these guys were what they consider street level heroes,
Mhm.
and he was guiding them and kind of nurturing them.
Yeah.
Which I always thought was really cool. And of course, there was your powerful ones that ended up growing, but they had that instilled idea of values. And I think Bruce, it was something he kept in his back pocket, because he's a man of plans, just in case the Justice League kind of revolted.
Yeah. And so, I think before talking a little bit more about Arsenal and Nightwing, I'm not too familiar with some of the other characters, like this, frankly, the blue woman with the pink hair.
Okay, this is the best thing about this dictionary right here. Her name is Indigo.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about her because, like, I had a buddy who was a huge Nightwing fan, and so he automatically loved the Outsiders. And so any little tidbits I ever got was specifically from him and not from reading it.
Well, like I said, the Outsiders have had so many people go in and out.
Yeah.
They've actually rotated some of the people from Young Justice, like this guy's named Geoforce,
Mhm.
who is Terra's older brother.
Yeah.
They actually keep that. Like some of the people from the Teen Titans
Yeah.
have rotated through. It's one of those teams that seem to rotate different people,
Yeah.
and it kind of stays in like what I refer to as the Gotham family. And the reason I like Arsenal so much later on, the way he evolved, I actually liked him in Young Justice.
Mm-hmm.
I know this sounds corny, but I love the Ron Harper clones. I think it's funny how they have the Red Arrow clone and he stayed Red Arrow.
Yeah.
And then you had the kid they froze and he ended up becoming that like Arsenal with a fake arm.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that whole thing how Lex Luthor gave? All right, he goes crazy. He attacks Lex Luthor right with a bazooka.
Oh, now I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
And he gives him that arm. I love that version of that character. It made perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like him.
Yeah, they fought in like that parking lot, right?
Yeah. And then there was Guardian that was the other Ron Harper.
Yeah.
Okay. I know you haven't seen Young Justice season 3.
Yeah.
But there's a spoilers. There's a one where Dick gets all 3 Harpers together for an adventure.
Mm-hmm.
But first they have to protect a truck. And it goes incredibly.
Okay.
And I love seeing all the Harpers talk to each other. He's like, oh yeah, well I knew you were wrong. He's like, well screw you, I'm still the good looking one.
Yeah.
You know, it's just hilarious,
Yeah. But who are these other heroes? Indigo, Thunder, Grace. Not too familiar with them.
Well, like I said, a lot of them are throwaway characters or people that kind of. They actually picked a very bad picture for this. Because there's been so many other different characters.
Yeah.
They could have put Black Lightning in that. They could have, Katana.
Yeah.
I think this was the current roster they had. The issue got canceled. Like, this series kind of got canceled
Yeah.
right away. It was one of those things they started, restarted.
Yeah, it was in the 80s with Batman and the Outsiders, and then I think that was like early 80s, and late 80s was, I think, just the Outsiders. Yeah.
Yeah, because for a while Batman quit the Justice League, I guess.
Yeah.
Which they're actually touching on that story in Young Justice.
Okay.
The whole series is called The Outsiders.
Yeah.
Which they're kind of like remaking from this.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, there's a lot of misfit characters. It's sad the Outsiders didn't get the recognition. That's why like a lot of these characters you never heard of or they appear sporadically.
Yeah.
But this is why we do these little shorts, just to kind of give people a little education.
Yeah.
And teams.
Yeah, I gotta learn some stuff too, just because it's a whole encyclopedia of just different characters. It's gonna be hard to know them all.
Exactly. That's the whole reason we're doing this. And that's the whole reason we showed you this photo. I mean, if you got more information on the Outsiders, favorite characters, please please subscribe, and please let us know.
Yeah.
We like to respond to comments. If you have any other like B-list characters, C-list characters we may not have heard of, let us know. We'll look them up, give them our opinion, give a little rundown.
Yeah.
It's what we do. Traveling from multiverse to multiverse, you know how things work.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have anything else to add about the Outsiders, Magnus?
What I normally think of them from is once in a while I'll read like a comic. I can't remember if it's like Teen Titans or a Batgirl, but once in a while, they'll call like Nightwing. It's like, Nightwing, we're having this problem. Can you help? It's like, I'm with the Outsiders right now. I cannot help you. We are dealing with stuff right now. And then they're like, okay. It's just like, it was pretty cool because not all the Bat family members are in Gotham. It's just like, Tim could be with the Teen Titans, Nightwing's with the Outsiders, Batman's once while in Japan for some odd reason. Yep. I guess you really like sushi.
And that's why I talked about Grayson before, since we're throwing out Grayson, that he had the ability to be the heart. Like he was the string that tied a lot of different things together.
Yeah.
And it's just like one of those things that just make him so important. Like the Outsiders is one of those people that brings everything together.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of heart for the Batman family. It just shows how everything's still connected.
Yeah.
Especially in the Batman universe where they say Batman doesn't have friends or allies. You just need to look hard enough and see that he does take care of people.
Yeah. And Batman has a lot of love. It's not like he's a villain. He suppresses himself to be Batman, but was it Batman Beyond where he's just looking at images of, frankly, all the hot chicks he's won, but it's just like the women that he...
Where Ra's al Ghul takes over his daughter's body and he's a man.
Yeah.
He's a man, baby. He makes
and I always forget that...
/ her.
Batman and Zatanna, had... Well, they once in a while have a thing, they're into each other.
Well, yeah, they dated for a while.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the Outsiders, it's a piece of Americana. It's nice they're coming back in Young Justice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad the book actually led us to that. It was a nice segue into people watching Young Justice. Check it out.
Yeah.
And like I said, you like our channel. Got any suggestions? Please let us know. I mean, we like suggestions, you know. Anything else, man?
I have a suggestion.
What?
Nightwing Beyond. We have Batman Beyond. We need Nightwing Beyond.
Actually, I would love to see that. I would love to
That
see a
would be
Nightwing
amazing.
Beyond, or do like
Well, can you imagine?
him and Starfire having a kid.
Okay. Well, I was just thinking of, I'm brain farting his name, but the guy who's Batman Beyond.
Terry McGinnis.
Yeah, Terry McGinnis. Him picking up his own protege.
That would be cool.
And, you know, it's, yeah.
Or having that chick, his assistant, instead of her becoming Robin. That's what people always thought the show was going, her becoming Nightwing.
Okay, yeah.
Because she's more technical. That would be cool.
That would be amazing.
Hey, just throwing that out there, DC. You know, you want to throw a little currency our way for the idea. You know, we're always taking up donations.
Yes. These little videos are just coming up with all the amazing ideas.
I know, huh? This is how it works.
Yes.
Brainstorming. Got to use the fruit while we can.
Yep.
Yeah, before it rots out. But that's our little spit on the outsiders. This is Magnus, Comic Outlaw, Jack Slater. Hit us up. Catch you on the flip side. Laters.
Later.
Yep.